Hi guys, I am Lucy Mwati Blessed. In today's video, I want to bring into your attention the answers to so many questions that have been asked by so many people on the symptoms of the mental health condition. I'm wiping my face because I'm in the southern part of coastal province in Kenya, and as much as other parts of the country are receiving heavy rains, in the southern part of Kenya, there is a lot of heat, so it's too hot for us. So in this video, I will still continue talking about mental health. I believe you've been able to view and to subscribe on the my previous videos. They are good. They are of vital importance actually to our lives. They can support you to identify some challenges of mental health in life. They might look a bit critical, but kindly, once you view and subscribe to these videos and share your comments. I thank you so much for those people who have already subscribed and others have taken time to look at what I'm trying to deliver. Today, I'll simply look at try to tabulate or repackage how mental health conditions, some of the mental health conditions starts. I have disaggregated my presentation into three sections. One being the mild section of the symptoms, moderate, and the severe part of the symptoms. When we start looking at the mild symptoms of mental health condition, we have something called as absolute nothing wrong. When I say absolute nothing wrong, is when a person feels that there is nothing that is disturbing me, and people comfort themselves with the various things and happenings of where they live. When we look at the number two of the symptom of the mild part of the symptom of mental health condition, there is the normal fluctuation in mood and some sleeping trouble. When you feel in the morning you can laugh, and at the middle of the day you feel you don't want to hear any voice, you feel you don't want to see anyone, and maybe the fluctuation in mood. And also looking at the sleeping system. There are those people who sleep like from 10 p.m. Maybe if I refer to the East African time, there are those people who comfortably sleep from 10 maybe to 6 a.m. in the morning. When all of a sudden you feel like there is you are sleeping your normal sleeping procedure has been affected. You start waking up after 3 hours. You feel disturbed. You go to toilet for so many times, and sometimes you hear like you 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 are being awakened by so many things which you don't understand. When you get such kind of a thing, kindly note that is a mild mental health condition. Maybe you might have been passed through some things that are too difficult for you, that you cannot handle. It's also good to be cautious on your mental health. When we look at the mild, number three of the mild is the issue of the emotional equivalent of a headache. Sometimes you feel you have a headache. The head sometimes can ache from this part, from any other part, from all over. And sometimes you feel withdrawn. You feel you don't want to do anything. You feel you are somehow weak. This is also a mild symptom of mental health. So it's also good for people to be cautious about that. When we look at the moderate part, we have the change in days, where we have today is a bad day or few bad days. You feel lonely at times. You feel you are not accepted. You feel people do not regard you. Sometimes you feel you are lonely. And when you look at the other part, another symptom is that of being nervousness, irritability, and sadness. You may face strong agitation. You feel you are sad, you are alone, nothing wrong has happened to your life, but at times you feel, I'm so sad. Sadness that is extreme, that it has gone beyond measure. You don't know what is causing this sadness. Kindly note that this is a moderate sign of mental health condition that requires intervention. You feel nervous, you feel you are being irritated by so simple things sometimes. Even when people will speak to you, even when you listen to a radio, you feel irritated for nothing. That is a moderate symptom of mental health condition. When we look at the third one, we have the impulsive and compulsive thoughts, may be hard to cope with. You may feel anxious and unsettled. Sometimes people feel as if there are things that are chasing them away. There are things that are pushing them. There are things that are putting them on a certain task that they do not understand. They feel anxious. They are not contented with anything. They just feel unsettled. When you take this kind of food, you are not settled. When you go to this place or the other, they are not settled. It is very good for, if you start feeling such kind of a thing, to look for a professional who can support you, maybe to come out of that situation, maybe through a talk or through a process of a counseling sessions. So the modality part of it, most of our people in this country and across the world have such moderate symptoms, but or because they don't understand that they might be suffering from a mental health condition. When we look to a severe symptom of mental health, we have people feeling that people start avoiding. You can see a whole mature man or a woman going back to sleep in the morning. He or she has just come out of bed, and immediately after maybe taking breakfast, you feel like going back to bed. That is also another. It is a severe condition because now you started avoiding social engagement, and at that time you have a decreased performance of your daily duty. A person with such a condition should seek a medical support immediately, because he or she might be suffering from a mental health condition called depression and so many other conditions. And the severe symptom, we also have a person feeling frustrated, you feeling annoyed, unable to fall or stay asleep. The absolute feeling of despair haunts you. So in this part, a person, this is a very severe symptom. When a person cannot sleep, he or she might be annoyed by nothing actually. The same person starts talking alone, and it becomes too much difficult for him or her to sleep or maybe to fall asleep. Sometimes he or she might start speaking by themselves. They might start speaking by themselves. They might start being confused, a confusion that any other person living in that house would not. Because if you go to sleep with your colleagues in the house of your household team, and then you notice at allowed 2 a.m. or at allowed 3 a.m. or at allowed midnight, there is one person who belongs to your household who does not sleep. Or maybe they start talking of, yesterday I went to bed and then I took all hours and I could not get fall asleep. That is a very bad mental health condition that requires medical attention, where you are supposed to be taken through an assessment, um, for you to be able to be supported, and for your mental health condition to be identified and be put on medication with immediate effect without waiting for so long. The absolute feeling of despair haunts you. You feel that you are so much, you are desperate, you don't have, you feel, even if you are together with the people of your household, you feel that as if you are not part of that household. You feel that nobody cares. You feel no one is regarding you. That is quite a bad thing. The worst mental and emotional distress possible, you can no longer care for yourself. Immediately when you come to that part, within the severe mental health condition, it comes now, it escalates to a level, if that condition of feeling despair, and if despair starts haunting you, and if you don't get, if that situation is not intervened with, then it escalates to another level of the emotional distress possible. You feel you are emotionally distressed. You can no longer care for yourself. You cannot feed yourself. You cannot dress yourself. You cannot bathe yourself. You cannot take yourselves to sleep. Now, these are levels that has escalated to a level that you cannot support yourself. Then you make a call to the household team and the family members of who might be having such a person. It's good to support that person and take him to a to a healthy care facility where he or she can be supported. When people cannot support themselves due to distress and due to increased symptoms, severe symptoms of mental health conditions, they require support. So kindly, members of the family, plan to be supporting such people. Don't ignore them. Don't say that they are pretending. Kindly, they are not pretending. They are sick, and you should also understand that these people are sick. Kindly take them to the nearest healthcare facility where they can be assisted. And if they cannot get the treatment within the nearest healthcare facility, I believe they can get a referral, which we also consider as a service. So thank you so much. In my upcoming videos, I will still continue sharing more content on mental health, because I see it so important, because some people do not understand. So many people with the mental health conditions are passing through difficult things simply because the people within our community do not understand even the symptoms, the mild, the moderate, and severe symptoms of the mental health conditions. So we might be expecting them to support clients or to support persons with the mental health quotations within their reach. But it's quite unfortunate, because quite a good number within our community, they don't understand. So as we proceed, I proceed with my videos and my YouTube. I would urge many people to keep on watching my sessions and my YouTube videos or shorts, because you'll be more informative on the issues of mental health. Remember, mental health conditions, mental health services do not acquire equal share with other diseases. So thank you for listening to me. Remember to subscribe. Remember to view the video from first point to the last, because it will be of vital importance to you. Thank you so much.